This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Want to go over this tweet by Adam Waldman. As you can see, Adam's got almost 14,000 followers right now, which is pretty damn good because I think last month he had about 12.5, 12.3, something like that. So he's going up pretty steadily. And of course, he's still talking about the incident where the police came to Johnny's mansion, penthouse, and, well, they didn't exactly see what Amber described. And he says, F the police coming straight from the underground. That's a lyric from an old rap group called NWA. Then he says, what a messy crime scene the LAPD encountered but refused to see. Let's see what he's got. So somebody here says that Amber had an injury from the phone Johnny threw in her face, which I find to be one of the weirdest, ridiculous things I've heard in this case so far. It seems very random and stupid that Johnny Depp would just throw a phone in Amber's face for what? It just doesn't make too much sense. I mean, I'm sure she gave a reason, but if you get my drift, it doesn't really seem like there would be a good reason ever to do that. And this person here says they heard Amber Heard say that she did not want to file a police report, and I, for the life of me, can't understand exactly why. You know, she said she was seriously abused, dragged through glass. She said her hair was pulled out. You know, she got head bunted and all this shit. And the cops come, supposedly, allegedly. They see the mess. And then she says, you know what? I don't want to press charges. I don't want to file a report. I just can't make sense of it. I mean, if somebody says, you know, well, she was too scared to speak out against Johnny, okay. But then why did she call the cops and talk to them about it? Sounds kind of strange to me. And here, in this part, Adam Waldman highlights that Judge Nichols said the testimony from the cops isn't as good as it could have been because they didn't file the report. So here's Tillet pitching in and saying there was no hoax. There has never been any actual evidence we conspired. As a matter of fact, now they're pivoting and saying R and I hated each other. Please recognize you're getting calculated manipulations that keep changing. You're becoming what you hate. So guys, we're getting manipulated. Let's take this, information right here. Amber Heard didn't want to file a police report after she said she got severely abused after calling the cops. So I'm supposed to think that makes sense why. Who's manipulating my opinion when we're taking common sense things like that based on factual events, based on reliable sources? Nobody. It seems like a hoax. I talk about political things with some friends. I don't get on here, about it on the channel. But it seems like the left and the right is very divided, and both sides say to the other side, well, you're getting your narrative from an unreliable source. Both sides say this. So it's just something that you say to try to undermine your opponent. Like, well, that's fake news, or that's just a conspiracy, or something like that. So Tillet really can't explain why, the Johnny fans and Adam Waldman is wrong. So just has to say, well, there was no hoax, you're being manipulated. They're just very loose-ended words that can mean basically anything that anybody can use about anything. They're not actually words that are proving the point that Amber was actually abused and does have good evidence. And once again, it's great that Adam Waldman is not giving up on this. Obviously, the case is still coming up in Virginia, so he won't give up. but he doesn't have to be on Twitter all the time, clipping these detailed things out. So I'm going to keep covering, keep supporting him, and I hope you will too. And I think a lot of you guys are, which is great. And if you're not subscribed here and you're still listening, consider it. I'm doing Depp vs. Heard, little Meghan Markle, pop culture, whatever comes up in the news, celebrity stuff, usually when they fail. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.